Oh no, not the fiddle, bro. You guys know what fiddle is? Is that a type of pop?
What was the question again?
We said, what can we do to change, to become close to God is basically the whole question. It's written out quite long, but yeah. So we've got changing our habits.
I think Max touched on it. Like kind of being self-aware of like obviously what you're doing wrong, how you're acting, and like essentially the things around you.
That's right.
And then like going to God and seeing how you could go about that. And obviously if you've got something keeping you accountable, that also like flows into the whole
Being self-aware.
self-aware.
Being very self-aware. That's really good, man. That's really good. But yeah, that's some bangers here.
Because you could think you're not doing anything wrong until like
Oh yeah, literally.
someone tells you and like, oh crap, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. It's like, oh dang it, I've been cooking it the whole
That's
time.
why the whole accountability thing is that's like the main reason, because obviously you're not going to see every single thing, because not everyone knows what's right or wrong. That's why there's people there to help you who've like been through the journey, and then obviously like going through the Bible, asking God to like speak to you, what needs to change, so on and so forth.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All right, boys, we've got a good bunch here. So we've got changing our habits, like changing the first, like one good one was changing the first thing we look at in the morning to the Bible instead of the phone. I think why that's really good is that it changes our perspective of the rest of the day. Instead of just going like, oh man, social media, everybody else. Like, okay, I'm starting my day off with God. Let's start it off like that.
Yeah.
And then choosing different friend groups, separate yourself from bad influences. That's freaking huge. I like there's a saying, it's like, oh, you're an average of the 5 people you hang out with most. If they're all drop kicks, congratulations, you're a drop kick as well. Changing our diet, that's good for our well-being, and also it's a biblical concept. Looking at ourselves more than just our flesh, but a temple of the Holy Spirit, and looking after that so that God can use that most effectively. Being intentional with it means like putting goal sets and breaking down what you actually want to do into smaller steps which you can do consistently. Accountability, I only wrote the word down, but it's literally getting someone who can keep you on track, talk to you about what's going on, and that ties into self-awareness. Being open to that is huge. Being open to look at yourself and be like, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
And then going to someone who I obviously trust. Like, obviously just don't go to like the most negative person on the planet. There's definitely something bad to say about you, but do it from a very trusted person and someone who you feel comfortable to. It's great. Reading and applying our Bibles. It's not just reading it, but letting it change us, changing our actions after hearing what the truth is, what the right thing to do is. If you ever don't know, like, I think one thing I quite like doing with the Bible app's cracked out. Like if you have like a word or something, like if I'm feeling like unforgiveness, I've been recently feeling a bit of unforgiveness. Type it in. There's like 25 plans. There's a bunch of scriptures that'll take you to, and then that'll be like a little bit of a guided Bible study towards your exact situation. Now I'd encourage you to read the entire Bible, but if you're looking a bit stale and you can feel yourself like, man, I'm just not really feeling that great. Hey, Josiah, what's up, bro?
I'm fine, good Z.
Cool. It's just not really nice to point at people, bro. Like,
Oh,
yeah, you were just pointing at them like that, and
I was just doing that for my recording.
yeah, of course. Maybe if we just save that. Like, feel free to record, but like maybe just save the point until the end, okay?
Yes, good Z.
Thanks.
Thank you, good Z.
No problem, just like. But then yeah, and then that's really it. Hey mate. So now we're gonna just
Pick up.
we're gonna get to the end of the session, and we're gonna talk about prayer. It's intercessory prayer, which is